Welcome to Just a Minute. And we welcome to the show this week 4 exciting, individual and talented players of the game. And seated on my left, I have 2 of them here who are reacting to each other, and that is Graham Norton and Ross Noble. And seated on my right, it's Linda Smith and Clement Freud. Would you please welcome all 4 of them as we begin the show with Linda Smith. Linda, I can't believe it. Guess what the first subject is? Warwick Castle.
You didn't give me very long to guess, did you?
60 seconds as usual to talk on it, starting now.
Warwick Castle, like most things pertaining to Warwick, for example the university, is situated conveniently in Gloucestershire, which makes that place very handy for a day trip. It's a beautiful place, I am told, largely by Clement Freud. A castle of...
Ross challenge.
Hesitation.
Yes, that was a hesitation. Ross?
Do you think?
Yes, yeah. Definitely. Yes. And so we've decided it was hesitation, Linda. So Ross is a correct challenge. You get a point for a correct challenge. You take over the subject. There are 43 seconds available. Warwick Castle starting now.
Warwick Castle was built by the Normans, Wisdom and Collier. They were the 2. A lot of people think it goes a lot further back than that. But no, you'd be very, very wrong. You should have...
Oh, just a minute.
You'd be very, very, very wrong.
Yes, right. And Graham, you got him first on the very, very. So you take over the subject, having got a point for a correct challenge. 32 seconds. Warwick Castle starting now.
Warwick Castle was originally built in 1652, and...
10-minute challenge.
Wasn't.
Oh, come on, it was worth a guess.
It wasn't.
Like I'd know.
What year was it built, Clement?
Oh, sort of 13th century.
Yes, it's rather. That is sufficient for the challenge, Clement. You have the subject, you have the point, you have Warwick Castle, and 29 seconds starting now.
I think perhaps the most notable resident of Warwick Castle was John Neville, who was whatever number Earl of Warwick, who was known as the Kingmaker, and who died in Barnet, which I always thought was rather down-market.
Ross challenge.
Bit of a hesitation
there.
there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hesitation.
Massive hesitation.
Well, dying in Barnet is...
So, Ross, a correct challenge, a point to you. And 13 seconds, Warwick Castle starting now.
Warwick Castle was Roy Castle's brother, and when he was not off filming Record Breakers with Cheryl Baker, he was spending his time waltzing about the...
Graham challenged.
Wancing? That's not a word, is it?
It's a specific thing that happens in the Warwick area. It's an ancient Warwick tradition.
I'm a fool.
It's like wandering and waltzing combined. Wancing.
Graham, he was deviating from language as we understand it. And so you had 3 seconds to go on Warwick Castle starting now.
In the 13th century, this beautiful building was first created.
And Ross, will you take the next round? The subject is novel ideas. You've got many in your head, but tell us something about them in this game starting now.
Barbara Cartland had many novel ideas, but not for books. Oh no, she actually thought about opening a theme park called Barbara's Cartland, which was a place you could go to where the old novelist would be sitting there on a horse-drawn vehicle, and she would run about the place pulling you. Pull like a fool!
Yes, Clement, you challenge.
Reputation of Barbara. I didn't want to come in too soon.
Yes, but
I want him to go on for a bit.
Yes. So you came in later. Correct challenge, Clement. 38 seconds. Novel ideas starting now.
I keep getting ideas for novel, like this 1/8 Japanese.
Linda challenge. Yes, I like this I get ideas for a novel like this
Yes, that was.
That's right. Yes, but you have that as a sort of.
That was the novel.
A good answer, but I'm not going to accept it, Clement. So, Linda, you've got in. He was wriggling out of it. Come on. He's clever at the game. He's clever at his different ploys and playing the game. And 31 seconds for you, Linda. Novel ideas starting now.
Novel Ideas is a lovely catalogue that comes through the door with all kinds of items to buy. It will say things like, at last an end to no special table for your jigsaw misery. And I'm drawn in and think, yes, how have I lived without that item up until now? A special thing to catch spiders. Surely I need to purchase this immediately, or my life is worthless and I might as well die now in horrible agony because it is so